everyone, and happy new year to you, not me, because my year is off to a pretty sucky start. So as you guessed by the title and thumbnail of this video, I have finally, after 3 years almost of surviving this pandemic without a single positive test, come down with COVID. So I don't know how I avoided it for so long. I of course have been wearing masks, been vaccinated, and all that jazz. But for some reason, over the holidays this year, it finally got me. So I had big plans for tonight. I was going to revisit a bunch of whiskeys that didn't make my top list, but I had been sent since that list by you guys. A bunch of you on Patreon and Discord have sent me samples of whiskeys that you're like, wait, this should have been in your top 10, but I hadn't tried it. So that stream is on pause for a bit. I will do that stream for sure later this month once I have my, I don't know what that list was, once I have my taste back. But I thought I'd do something fun tonight. So what I'm going to do, since I am struggling to have a sense of taste or smell, it's there. It's not completely gone, but it is very subtle. I'm going to be trying a bunch of different whiskey, and I'm going to see if I can enjoy any of it. So I asked on Patreon, I put a poll over there, what whiskey you guys think would convince me, or like not convince me, convince my palate to wake up and return to normal. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're just going to hang out, drink a bunch of different, like I literally have like 12 bottles sitting here. Not saying I'm going to get through them. Also, this is not medical advice. I do not claim that whiskey cures COVID or anything like that. But I am going to try to restore my palate. We'll see what happens. But I do want to say hello to a few folks here. I see quite a few familiar faces, as well as some new people. First of all, Five Fingers is here. High five to you, my friend. Good to see you. Joseph said, I'd say drink something crappy. If it still tastes crappy, then try drinking something tasty for science. Science. That's what tonight's all about, except it's not really science. It's just me having an excuse to drink my whiskey that I don't normally drink. That's my goal here. Thank you, Donnie, for telling people to hit the thumbs up button. Yes, if you guys want me to get better, that's so sad. That's like in the arms of the angel kind of thing. Like, oh, I'm begging for you. Like, oh, if you want me to feel better, leave likes for prayers. That's what I feel like. But if you do want to have a good time tonight, hit the thumbs up, and hopefully I'll have a sense of taste before the end of it. And of course, to subscribe and hit the bell button. Thank you, Donnie. Appreciate that little info drop there. Good to hear that I know Joseph and Donnie, you guys have both recently been sick. I blame you guys for giving it to me. Just kidding. But yeah, it's crazy that I went so long without catching anything. But yeah, I kind of like, not that I was like not proud, but like when I finally took my test that tested positive, I'm like, oh my God, it's finally happened. So I was like I had to take pictures of it, of course, because I was like, oh, I got to show this to my kids one day. Like I did test positive. Not that I encourage you. Whatever. We'll get out of that. But I see Brandon's here in the chat. What's up, Brandon? Good to see you. It's also OJ for Hire says, damn it, bro. Yeah, I know. I assume you're talking about me getting COVID. I know. That's how I feel. Oh no, just tested myself, but not feeling too. I know. So I did see you. I didn't, when I saw you, I didn't have any symptoms, and I tested positive about 4 days after that. So I don't think I would have brought anything to you. So don't worry there, but I hope you feel better. Hopefully, I mean, as far as I know, I didn't have any symptoms until several days after we saw each other, but yeah, glad that you got tested. I'm glad that it's negative for now. What's up, Adam? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. It's been a minute since I've talked to all y'all with the new year. I took a couple weeks off because I was traveling to see family, which y'all see what resulted when that happened. So, yeah, I only get to see them once a year, so we all knew the risks, and it's very unfortunate. But you know what? I'm doing better. I'm feeling a bit better than I felt the past couple days, but I still don't have my sense of taste. So. Hello from the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, you're driving now. You're like in the middle of nowhere. You already were in the middle of nowhere, but now you're even more in the middle of nowhere. So, well, I'm glad you have good internet. Is it that Starlink, whatever it is that working for you? Dano B in the chat. I think I don't recognize your name, but welcome. Good to see you. Cheers to you. Hope to cheers you with some whiskey soon because my glass is empty and I am needing a pour right about now. For me, I lost tasting sweet stuff, so scotch all the way. So we do have some scotch to see if that ignites my palate a bit. Perry's here. I made it. Hope you're hanging in there. I am, Perry. If y'all missed Perry's live stream, he did a really cool Perry did a pairing stream earlier tonight. Y'all go check out his replay. Don Ishida says, Happy New Year. It's been a great few days in SoCal. I know, Don. Gosh, you know what? I didn't even hit you up because I'm like, one, I knew you were busy, and also like I caught COVID, so like I'm not going to spread that to Don and his family. But oh man, I'm sad that I missed you. Hope to see you here soon. He is on base using hotel Wi-Fi. It's just in the middle of nowhere, as usual. Gotcha. Big Vic, good to see you, and Deathless Dog. Some awesome channels here. Y'all go check out all the YouTubers here in the chat. But yeah, y'all ready to see what whiskey does it for me? So I'm a little sad because like I was like, oh, well, I can like kill some bottles since I can't taste anything. But like I was hoping to really enjoy the last pour out of this Henry McKenna, but it's nothing. It's literally nothing, and there's no point holding on to this. I've had it sitting out for like a week. It's off my shelf now. This has already been replaced. So we're kicking off with a bottle chug of Henry McKenna, apparently. If I was blinded, I couldn't tell you what this was. Does burn, though. Wow, that's off to a good start. Probably shouldn't have the first pour of the night be 100 proof out of a bottle chug. Wow, hello. Welcome to 2023. The new Cliffy is here. Yeah, y'all, that's just the start. We'll see where this goes tonight. Well, that does wake up my sinuses, but not enough to restore my sense of taste. I will say that does have like the one note that I am pulling out of that is that like bitter wood note. So I could tell you this is a bourbon. That's about all I could tell you. I can tell there's like a bit of like there's no sweetness on it at all for me. It's just like like an oaky, kind of like an oaky water, oaky vodka. That's what I'm going with. Oaky vodka. Cliffy's going to be here quick is what Adam says. Or just chug it. Yeah, I tried, but that 100 proof hit me. I was like, oh God. So with that, we'll start off with the bottle kill because, you know, gotta do some, what is it called? Not spring clean. Why do I keep having a lisp out of nowhere? Not spring cleaning. I think it's my sinuses, I swear. But new year, new me. Gotta make room for new bottles. So, all right. So I tried to find all the whiskey in the house that either one, I haven't really enjoyed on its own, or two, it's going to be a big flavor bomb. So hopefully I can taste it. So we're going to see what hits. But first of all, there's a bottle that I have had for over a year, and it has less than 4 ounces taken out of it, maybe a little more. I thought, what better time to drink this bottle than when I can't taste anything at all? That, my friends, is George Dickel. So this is a 15-year single barrel. Now, unfortunately, I had high hopes for this. This is not as good as a lot of the other single barrels. I've had quite a few that are higher proof that I've really enjoyed. This isn't one of them. This is actually only 42.2% ABV. It's so minerally. It just doesn't do it for me normally. But I'm like, now I can't taste it. So maybe I'll enjoy it. So let's see how Dickel tastes. Let's see how Dickel tastes with COVID. Might be the only way I enjoy the Dickel. What do y'all think? Do y'all think it's still going to taste minerally, or do you think it's going to actually taste good? I'm really curious to see, because I don't know what to expect. First of all, I forgot to ask you guys, what are y'all drinking? Hopefully y'all are drinking something better and enjoying it a bit better than I am tonight. Because, yeah, I'm sad because I really was looking forward to tonight's stream where I was going to have all these, like, I had Knob Creek 18. Well, some of y'all saw the thumbnail, but I had Knob Creek 18. I had King of Kentucky. I had the Remus Repeal Reserve, thanks to our friend Pat here. So many great pours. I'm going to do that stream, like I said, later this month. So like I said, subscribe and please come back when I have my taste buds back so I can actually review some good whiskey. But for now, let's drink some Dickel. On the nose. Okay, it's giving me a weird nose on it. I don't get any Dickel funk on the nose at all. I need to put I just don't want someone to clip this and be like, wow, Clifton said it didn't taste like Dickel, or he said it tasted good. I want y'all to know, I just need to put up a banner. I have COVID. Like my taste buds are gone. So disclaimer, this 15-year Dickel probably normally does smell extremely like Dickel, but for me, not getting that weird mineral note. There's a little bit of Butterscotch, maybe, but it's so subtle. Gosh, my senses are so off right now. Let's just go ahead and try it. Cheers, y'all. Mmm. Ew, no. Oh, God, no. There's like, okay, those of you that have had COVID or any illness where you've lost your sense of taste a bit, does whiskey have like a weird funky taste to you? Like, okay, I've told this story before, but basically back in November, December of 2019, I got similarly sick to this. I lost my sense of taste. I lost my sense of smell. And whiskey just tasted awful. It had this like musty, funky kind of taste. Everyone I tried, no matter what it was, the only one that kind of was an exception was Maker's Mark, which I don't have in front of me. I wish I had it. Maker's Mark was the only thing I could drink during that time. So I'm wondering, like, did any of y'all like have like not just that you lost your sense of taste for the whiskey, but did it taste weird to you? Because for me, it has this really weird, like funky kind of, I don't even know how to describe it, like a musty, moldy kind of thing going on. I'm just curious if y'all got that too. For those of you that did try something while you were sick. Now, again, not medical advice here, just sharing my experience. What's up, Steve? Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope to feel better tonight. I am feeling a lot better today. Thank you. Drinking some Rebel 100. Nice. There was a handle of that available when I went to South Carolina. I saw a handle of it for the first time and I was tempted. It was like $35 for a handle of Rebel 100. I'd be buying that all day if that was available out here like that. Joseph is killing a barrel batch 24. Nice. I don't even know what batch are they up to now. I think I've had 24, but it's been a year or so. 10-year Elijah Craig pick from forever ago. Oh, nice. It must be one of the not cast strength, right? For it being so old, or is it cast strength? I will say I have enjoyed quite a few Elijah Craig barrel proof picks over the past few months. I plan to do a stream soon where I can compare a bunch of different years, ages, proofs of different barrel proofs. Y'all know Elijah Craig barrel proof is my favorite whiskey, so I'm planning a full like ECBP pick stream here soon. Again, I have several streams planned out for this month. It's just not going according to plan because I can't taste anything right now. Thanks so much. Yeah. I Happy New Year. I'm sad that I didn't get to do more New Year's stream this year because last year, or it wasn't last year, the year before last, I did a big Whiskey Tube New Year's Eve countdown. That was so much fun. But yeah, I've been traveling the past couple of weeks and now I'm sick. So, but I appreciate it, man. Oh my gosh, you should try Rum Fire. That's a funky Jamaican rum. I only have whiskey in front of me now, but let's see if we get through this quick enough. We might have some time for some rum in overtime. Of course, we could always just try that in the after party, which y'all already know. Y'all already know what it is. I don't know where I was going with that. So Patreon, gosh, it's so hard to like talk so much with my like sinuses just full of like, bleh. Anyways, we're still doing our after party hangout for Patreon after this. Info in the description below for how to get in on that. But basically everyone $10 and up get access to my Thursday night after party hangout. Gosh, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, we're still going to do that. I'm not sure how long I'll stick around because I'm, again, not quite well, but in multiple ways. But I will be there. Just not sure how long I'll stick around. And Donnie coming in for the save there. Thank you, Donnie. Oh, all right. So the Dickel didn't do it for me. So where should I move to next? Well, let me check the poll. I put a poll over here. If you haven't yet voted, go ahead and vote in that poll and let me know what you think I should try that I might actually enjoy. We'll see. Ooh, that's my own ad. How do I like see my chat? Ooh. Y'all, I'm total noobing out right now. I don't even know how to get to my own. There we go. There I am. All right, where's my poll? Why don't I see it on my phone? Guess I'll pull it up on my computer because I can't see it on my phone. Yeah, so we'll see which one you guys want me to try next based on the poll. Come on. I'm not clicking my own ads. I'm pausing them. Oh, it's a tie. Wow. There's 20 votes and we're like 30% tied on rye and scotch, 25% bourbon and 15% Irish. Well, we'll try them all. Why don't we? All right. Well, the tie was with rye and scotch. So we've tried some bourbon. Let's try a rye. So I was trying to pick a rye that is going to be like really weird and obvious. At least hopefully I can pull out some flavor notes, right? So I grabbed one of my favorite ryes. This is actually my number one whiskey of 2021, which is, of course, barrel seagrass. I know it's hard to see with my background, but barrel seagrass rye whiskey. It is a rye whiskey finished in Martinique rum, Madeira, and apricot brandy barrels. So we'll see if seagrass, that funky, weird whiskey that I just love, if I can taste it. I really hope so, because I love seagrass. I feel like if any rye is going to like taste good to me right now, it's going to be seagrass. I mean, like, clear my sinuses as much as possible. I don't know what good that's doing. All right. Palate has been cleared. Let's go ahead and give barrel seagrass a nose with COVID. There's something there. Something. I don't know what, but something. Brandon asks, which batch is mine? So this is my older bottle. I've had this for a while. This is batch 5 of seagrass. Yeah, it's a weird note. It's like I'm getting a little bit of that like bubblegummy kind of note, which I do get bubblegum a little bit on seagrass. I don't get like rye in general in this though. It's really very, very subtle nose. Let's hope it tastes a little better. Cheers. Okay, there's something there. I do get some sweetness. I get like I feel like the only thing that's really jumping out is there is a little mintiness. I can pick up mint. Ever since I've been like sick, I've been brushing my teeth and like I can taste the mint. So I do get a little mintiness there. But it's like a sweet mint, which is a pretty, I mean, seagrass tastes like that, right? It's like a sweeter, very sweet. People call it like a summer bourbon or summer whiskey. But it's very subdued. It's almost more just like a sweetened vodka or something. And it's so sad. Like like peppermint schnapps is what I'm getting as a flavor note on this right now, which is sad. Yeah, it's a very subtle peppermintiness. I'm getting sweet, not getting whiskey. It almost feels like I just use mouthwash, like I just brush my teeth is what it feels like right now. And another way that I've like described this feeling of my like senses is like when I like take a deep breath in, like, which is hard to do, obviously. It's almost like you sucked up like chlorine, like you're in a pool and you like accidentally breathe in the pool water. That's what it feels like in my nose. Like I almost feel like I smell that chlorine kind of note. So I don't know if it's just me. Is that like normal? But like, I think that's what's throwing off all my like notes is like, I'm just getting like chlorine. That's why it tastes like cheap vodka. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But again, first time ever actually having it officially. So I don't know. Steve says, based on your current physical condition, Obtainium light whiskey might punch through that COVID wall. Well, Steve, I think you just named what we should move to next. So not only do I have Obtainium light whiskey, I have a very special brain candy. It's hard to show. Mash and Journey with the Shelf Turds and your favorite whiskey tube channels. This is a hazmat Obtainium light whiskey. Comes in at 78.2% ABV, which is, math is failing me. That's a lot of proofs. Distilled in 1995, which is like 2 years younger than me, which is crazy. 26 years old. So we're gonna try some 26-year-old hazmat light whiskey, and see if I can taste it. Maybe it'll open up my senses. We'll see. We'll see. That's a great theory, Steve. I like it. I like experimenting here. And I think the Brain Candy group would agree with this decision. My doctor may not. I say that like I have a doctor. Gosh, I have new insurance now, so like it's so weird. Like, do y'all like? I mean, I don't know. That's a weird question, but like, do y'all like have a primary care doctor? I had one, but like, I didn't really. He was kind of weird. He kind of weirded me out. Like, he was like not quite like, I don't want to say like a quack because like that's offensive. But like when COVID came around, he was very much like, just drink some green tea and take your vitamins, you'll be fine. And like this was like at like May of 2020, so like we knew what COVID was. But like he was like, oh, just drink some green tea and take your vitamins, you'll be fine. So I'm like, all really like this doctor. So I'm trying to find a new doctor, but it's so weird. California doctors are weird. Is it just me? But like they're all like homeopathic or whatever, like, which is, you know, you do you if you want that for sure. But they don't list themselves as that. A lot of them, like I went to a heart doctor. Wow, this is a weird tangent, but let's go on. We're talking about doctors. I went to a heart doctor because I thought I was having like heart palpitations and I thought my heartbeat was irregular. I come from my family has heart issues basically. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get them to look into this because like I'm not feeling right. I'm having heart attack symptoms basically. And I still occasionally have them a lot. I've written it off as being heartburn, but it's anyways. Wow. I'll tell y'all my whole medical history here because that's what y'all signed up for with a Bourbon Bite stream. But anyways, I went to the doctor and like she just pulled out this pamphlet of like her recommended supplements. And it's literally just like hundreds and hundreds of dollars of like supplements, and they're not even like FDA like regulated. And it's like they didn't even want to do a EKG on me. They're like, oh no, just take these supplements, you'll be fine. I don't know about California doctors, y'all. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it kind of sketches me out a little bit. Wow, sorry for the tangent. Let's clear that up right now with some brain candy. Well, on the nose, I get nothing. This honestly doesn't even smell high proof. Like, it's not even burning my nose hairs, which is very concerning, right? Coming in at freaking whatever proof. It smells like water. Oh no, this is dangerous. Let me just make sure I didn't miss the chat. Biking Bourbon's in the house. Good to see you. Is that Canadian? This is a light whiskey, 26-year. Yeah, it is Canadian. Yes, I checked the bottle. Have you had the leg and upper back pain? Apparently that's one of the most common symptoms these days. So I saw that, Joseph, and I will say, I did have a moment when I'm trying to think about like when I first started noticing symptoms. I did have a weird feeling. So I watched the Rose Parade on Monday, and when I like left it, like my legs my toes were completely numb, my feet were completely numb, and my legs just felt like I hadn't moved in like days. It was weird. I'm like, that's never happened to me before. I haven't got back to the hotel room and I laid down and like my feet were still numb. And I'm like, it was cold, but it wasn't that cold. So maybe, but like other than that, and I did have back issues like a couple weeks back, but again, wow, y'all know my entire medical history now. Should I also tell you I have high cholesterol? I mean, dang, that's what the stream's turned into. So I didn't drink my green tea or take my vitamins. Apparently not. What's up, Bill? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I had to stay on theme here with the Dr. Mario. Y'all make sure to check out Bill the Whiskey Dick's channel. Also check out Dungeons and Drams. We're kicking back up this Monday. Really fun Dungeons and Dragons campaign with your favorite whiskey tubers, including myself, because I just assume I am. I don't know. The 22 of you folks chilling out right now tonight, hopefully you're enjoying me. I know there's quite a few channels on Thursday night, so I appreciate you spending your evening with me. Or if you're watching the replay, hello, I see you. Leave a comment down below. But yeah, check out Dungeons and Drams every Monday night at 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. It was a long parade. It was, but not that long to make me feel that way. All right, so since I can't smell the brain candy, let's see if I can give it a taste. Cheers. I feel it penetrating my brain, which is appropriate. I do think it just like knocks some like phlegm loose or something. I just feel like drainage happening. This might be the cure. Again, not medical advice. You already saw that little Google notice down there below to get your COVID info from them, which I agree. Check your sources. Check your scientific sources. However, hazmat whiskey sure does have something going on in my brain. I have to have another sip of that. This is also sweet. I can detect sweetness. I can detect mouthfeel. Can't really pick up much flavor beyond that. But, oh, my shirt? Yeah, gotta stay on brand here. I love the shirt. Forget exactly where I got it, but it's got a nice throwback there. But yeah, wow. I could drink a lot of this, which is very dangerous because I don't think the proof is hitting me quite as hard as it normally does because I have all this blockage. But I will say it does seem to be helping a little bit. So let me just down the rest of this, and then we'll move on to the next highest rated, which is Scotch. When I see it jumped ahead on the poll, Scotch is now at 32% of the vote. They think Scotch is going to do it for me. So We'll see. I do have quite an interesting scotch that might be appropriate tonight. Oh god, I'm a little nervous to chug this. Let's do it. Y'all, that was way too easy. Something is wrong with me if that was easy. Whew. All right. Well, now that I'm cured, just kidding. Yeah, so I mean, I guess like proof doesn't really matter at this point. Like we're not looking for proof, we're just looking for taste. So let's go. No, wait, hold on. I'm just realizing it's like it's so weird because normally I'm like, oh, let's save the peated stuff for the end because it'll blow my palate, right? Well, like, what palate? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do peated. So I'm like, okay. What's an appropriate whiskey, or what's an appropriate peated scotch for having a mutated kind of like disease going on in your body, or virus, I guess I should say. Well, I grabbed this bottle earlier this year, and I thought, what better time to revisit it? Y'all aren't gonna be able to see it because I have a green screen. This is that looks so bad. This is a green bottle, y'all. This is Ardbeg Fermutation. This was a experimental release. It's got aliens on it. It's very appropriate for me feeling the type of way I feel right now. It's a fun one. I did a whole I think it was a podcast episode on this whiskey. They did some they basically had an issue with their like washback. What is it? I forget the exact story, but it was basically they left this open air fermented for like several days. Or even I think it might have been weeks or whatever, versus their regular 3-day process. So it got weird and funky. Well, weird and funky is what I'm looking for tonight, because I can't taste anything else. Can't blow a blown palate. Agree wholeheartedly with that. So we're gonna go ahead and move to the peated scotch, because why not? I'm already laughing at what I'm gonna be drinking next, because I would never in a million years do this. But I'll save the fun first. So stick around, don't leave. All right, Ardbeg Fermutation. Can I smell peat? We'll find out. Sort of. That also like did something weird with my sinuses, or it still could be the obtainium kicking me. Speaking of the bourbon wrench, I actually was just drinking some brain candy that was helping a bit. So I love the picks that Mash and Journey have done, and now that Trev and Shelters are doing their own picks, man, I wish I could get all of them. They're so amazing. But all right, so with this, I do smell a bit of smokiness, but it's not quite like the peated smoky. It's more like just like a campfire. Like, I don't know. If I take a really deep breath on it, I do get a little bit of that Ardbeg peat, and I'm excited because this is the first whiskey I've tried all night that actually tastes like the whiskey it's supposed, or smells like the whiskey it's supposed to be. Which makes me wonder: is it going to taste like actual whiskey? If so, I'm just going to drink all my peated whiskey over the next couple days. I'm digging the nose. I think peat might be the answer. Let's give it a try. Or give him a try, as y'all. I see the chat. I see y'all. Cheers. Oh, weird. No, that doesn't taste like Ardbeg. That's weird. That tastes like... I didn't even know the taste of that. It tastes like chipotle peppers, or like some kind of like pepper. Not like spicy, but like it tastes like the actual like pepper. I smell a bit of that peatiness, but the flavor is like a roasted red pepper. It's nice, but not in a Ardbeg peated scotch kind of way. It's nice in like this is an interesting pepper spirit. Is what it tastes like. How interesting and weird. I like it. And you know why? It's because it actually tastes like something. I could drink that, but I feel like it'd be wasteful because I like fermentation. I like all Ardbeg. I wouldn't want to waste it. I do have some cheaper peated scotches that I could probably drink while I'm sick that could maybe fill that kind of void, but I don't want to drink the good stuff. I'll save the good stuff. Adriana says, so does rye taste better with COVID? Well, you just missed it. I tried seagrass and yeah, I got nothing on it. It tasted like sweet vodka. I got no taste on that one. So I'm going to say no. Unless for you, it might actually taste a bit better if it tastes like vodka. I don't know. Maybe. All right. So Pete, so far, Pete is edging ahead. But now, the best thing to drink after drinking a high proof peated scotch, actually it's not even that high proof, is it? It's 50% almost. The best thing to drink after having a 100-ish proof peated scotch is one of the most flavorful, delicious bourbons in the world. Basil Hayden Toast. Basil Hayden Toast. Y'all, I bought this because everyone was like talking about it last year or the year before last. I did a review on my podcast. It's fine. But you know what? Maybe that toastiness, maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need that toasty element. Maybe that'll shine through with all these other ones, just the boring bourbons and ryes and scotches and Canadian whiskeys. Maybe Basil Hayden is the best whiskey to drink with COVID. We'll find out. Oh, that's good. Steven said should have had some Diggle Tabasco. That would have been a good one. I would have been curious to see how that tasted. Don't have any of that currently. So this is the Basil Hayden Toast. It's Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, artfully aged by, of course, the Jim Beam Distillery. And this is toasted. It basically has a toasted finish. Y'all know the story with this one. But Joseph says, I predict nothingness and regret. We're not talking about my life story here. Just kidding. Just kidding. But anyways, let's go ahead and give that a nose. The weird thing is I smell way more like alcohol burn on this than even the Obtainium. Is that weird? It like has more of a tingly nose hair sensation. But smell wise, I'm not getting anything like at all. Like it's nothingness. Not quite regret yet, but nothingness for sure. Let's give it a taste. That is straight up watered down vodka. There is literally no flavor at all coming from that for me right now. I get a little bit of the heat because there is some alcohol. None of the toast, none of the bourbon, just straight up watered down spirit. If you're just trying to get drunk, more power to you. That's drunk juice right there when you're sick. When you're just trying to get through a sleepless night and you're like, ugh, I can't sleep, I can't breathe. Let's just get drunk. Not that I, again, do not encourage that. There's other medicine that can help you get through that instead. But the weird thing is I've been drinking so little over the past few days while I've been sick because like nothing tastes good. I mean, y'all know this. I drink because I enjoy the taste of whiskey. I love exploring whiskey, trying different flavors, side by siding. When I don't have a sense of taste, I don't have the desire to drink. So I just was like, I would occasionally have a pour just to see like, okay, are my taste buds back yet? Are they back yet? What about this one? But like, other than that, like, nah. So it's been weird. It's been weird waking up like completely sober every single night, like over the entire weekend too. It's like, it was weird. Not that like I like get blasted drunk every weekend, but like I usually have a few pours. Like, I mean, duh. But like, it's just weird. It's just weird being like not quite sober, but like I was like, is this what normal people feel like? That sounds horrible. Just kidding. Y'all, I'm sick. That's the COVID talking. Yeah, that's nothing. Tastes like nothing. Nimrak is in the chat. What's up? Cheers to you. Sorry, you got the big C. The old Cliffy bus will have to run on 3 wheels until you're back in full form. Well, I'm always running on 3 wheels here. But I appreciate that. Ah, man. All right. Well, that was a Basil Hayden was a dud. Which do we expect anything else but that? So where do we go next? Right? We tried a bourbon. We tried a Canadian whiskey. We tried some Dickel. We tried a Scotch. Tried some rye. Running out of options here, y'all. What do we think? What do we think is gonna taste good to me? The only thing that tasted so good so far was the peated Scotch. And I do have another Scotch. Should we try another Scotch? Let's try another Scotch. So another one that's not going to show up at all on my camera. Oh, actually, yeah, it does. There's less green than I thought. This is the Johnnie Walker High Rye Scotch. I bought this. It was a new release, I think, maybe it was a year before last. But it is a blended Scotch whiskey that has basically a higher proportion of rye whiskey in it. So I thought, let's see how this one hits. It's got the rye. It is a Scotch. Let me change glasses because that one's has 3 different types of whiskey in it. So let's pour a little bit of this one. It's coming in at 90 proof. Just a splash. Y'all really want me to drink some rum. I see that. I see those comments. Well, we'll see. We'll see what we get to. We'll see if we get there. I was like, if we get 1 super chat tonight. No, that's too easy. That's too easy. If we get 2 super chats tonight, I'll drink some rum fire. How about that? No limit, no price, no minimum amount. We get 2 super chats. Y'all know, of course, those do really help out the channel a lot, so I appreciate y'all doing those. But we'll do some rum fire for 2 super chats. For now, let's try some Johnnie Walker Rye. Johnnie Walker Rye Scotch whiskey. It's not a rye. On the nose. This almost smells a little citrusy. I do get some citrus. But subtle citrus. I saw a question come in from Deathless Dogs. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. Can you still taste sour stuff? Like if you bit a lemon wedge? I will say I did try sniffing a lime yesterday, which is the weirdest comment I've ever made. But I did try. So I did have a lime because we had made dinner with lime, and I tried smelling the lime. I even squeezed it, got some juice out, and even scratched the rind, the skin, and I couldn't smell the lime. I didn't try tasting it, but I could not smell it at all. So if that helps. Heavily peated Scotch could break through. Well, I did try the Ardbeg Fir Mutation a minute ago, and it's the best tasting one so far. Didn't quite taste like Ardbeg, but it was the best tasting so far. Here, thank you. All right, here y'all go. Okay, we're getting some rum out in a bit. I see y'all. I see y'all. Thank y'all so much. Donnie says rum fire. Old Man Joe, by the way, hello, Old Man Joe. Good to see you. I'm up for the challenge and rum fire. All right, we won't end the stream before doing that. I gotta go grab I know where it is, so I just gotta go grab that. But for now, let's stick with the whiskey. I will do it. Don't worry. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. That's way more than I expected. I expected y'all to do 99 cent. 99 cent. That's all I'm worth right now. I'm not giving you good whiskey advice. Yeah, but this does smell like a weird citrusy note. Let's give it a taste. Huh. Okay. That one goes minty, kind of like the Seagrass did, but even more so, which is weird because it's not actually a rye whiskey. Minty, not sweet. Sticks at the front of my palate, weirdly enough. It's hanging out of my teeth, I feel like. Huh. That's weird. I like that because it gives me a different mouthfeel than anything else I've been drinking. Can't really taste it at all. But that might be one I keep around while I'm recovering, because it does give me a weird mouth sensation of that minty sweetness, or not sweetness, that mintiness in the front of the palate mouthfeel situation. Maybe I'll drink. Maybe Scotch is the winner tonight. I'm seeming to actually taste some Scotch. Adriana said, "What is rum fire?" Oh, you'll find out. You'll find out. It's a very, very funky, unaged Jamaican rum at very high proof. These guys know what's up. I bought it so long ago based on a recommendation. It is really kind of cool in some funky cocktails, but it's a weird one. But before we get to the rum fire, we still got, man, this stream is, I feel like the stream has been going on forever. Do y'all feel like I've been here forever? I feel like I've been here forever. Maybe it's just because I haven't done this in a couple weeks. Adriana says, for finding out what rum fire is, hope your taste buds come back soon. Oh, well, thank you so much. Y'all make sure you go subscribe to Whiskey Mountain. She put up the best Hallmark movie of all time. I'm giving her that award. I'm pulling Kanye, not that we mentioned his name on this channel, but pulling that guy, that guy, made the best Hallmark movie of all time. Go check out her parody. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, let's what else do I have here? I got some weird shit. I brought out the mellow corn, but I feel like mellow corn, like if I can't taste bourbon, like the mellow corn is not going to do anything for me. Y'all remember this one? Baller, St. George Baller. It's a single malt, and they used some I think it was plum brandy casks that they aged this in. It was a really weird one. Did not love this one. This has been sitting in my cabinet for 2 years now. I thought maybe this will taste at least decent, and I can like actually get through more than a pour or two of it. I don't know. I know a lot of people like this one. Not to shame them. St. George does some really cool stuff, and it's an amazing, beautiful bottle. But like, it's a weird single malt. Is all I gotta say. Have not been a fan of it, but maybe now I'll finally get it. Don't have any more to the bottle because I'm out of room. North Pole Distillery is quality cheesiness. Oh, for sure. No, it was so much fun. It reminded me of like the old like YouTube. Like I used to, on my old channel, I used to do like comedy sketches and stuff. And it just reminded me of that old style. I felt a little nostalgic about it. So yeah, it was so much fun. Y'all go give it a watch and a thumbs up. All right, let's try St. George Baller. Oh, on the nose. I smell something, y'all. It smells like something. I'm so excited. So you know how Seagrass gave me that like bubblegum kind of note? This gives me a really sweet candy, kind of like candied fruit kind of note. I do enjoy this on the nose, but I think I enjoy it because it smells like something. I gotta give it a try. Cheers. There's something there, but it does not follow through. I mean, to be fair, that's the best St. George Baller has ever tasted, because I can't taste it. I'm sorry. I don't like crapping on brands, but to me, like, that's just not my favorite whiskey. It's been sitting in my cabinet for 2 years. It's just too funky for me. But now, I mean, tastes fine. Tastes like decent proof vodka. God, it's so horrible. All right. Again, disclaimer, I have COVID and no sense of taste or smell, so I'm not crapping on your brands. I'm just crapping on my experience right now. I need to get you some additional overproof rum to add to your rum fire collection. Okay. I like high proof rum. I typically don't prefer Japanese rum, but these guys seem to keep wanting me to buy more of it. Or did I say Japanese? God, Cliffy's here, but like I can't even feel like that I'm here because I don't feel like I've been drinking. Jamaican rum is what I meant. Yeah. If you're talking about me, that's 100% true, Joseph. All right. So, honestly, Baller's not bad with COVID. But let's get weird. Y'all want to get weird? I got a funky one. This was actually, I bought this for a Halloween special. Y'all may have seen it. I bought a bunch of whiskeys that I've been afraid to try because I've been terrified of them. This is one of them, and I have not revisited it since that stream. Y'all know what it is? Can you tell by that? Can you tell by... Well, that has the name on it. Anyways. Howler Head Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey with natural banana flavor. Because y'all all know my favorite tasting note on whiskey is banana. That's a lie. I actually very much dislike a banana note. Whiskeys that have banana note just throw me off all the time. Now, there are exceptions, you already know. there's certain Old Foresters or certain Bartons or certain Jack Daniels that do overcome that note. They go into more of like a banana nut bread, which I do like. But I despise fake banana. Anything that tastes like banana runts, I'm just disgusted by. So Howlerhead, of course, like I said, was a Halloween purchase. I'm sorry, I know, I did say Japanese, I know. Howlerhead, y'all know it, banana. Now that's weird. So we will see if I can taste banana flavor on a banana flavored whiskey. Do y'all think I'll taste banana? Let me know in the comments below or in the chat. Do you think I'll taste banana on this? Or smell banana? I want to get your consensus. Will I smell it and will I taste it? You can have different answers for both. I want to know what y'all say before I get into it. Let's see. There's a decent amount. Do you think I can pick up the banana? Do you think I'll firmly grasp the banana in my orifices? Let me know. While you're letting me know, I'm gonna go grab that rum fire. I also have one more whiskey I want to try after this, so stick around. Give me 30 seconds. I don't know what kind of screen to put on for 30 seconds. Oh shoot, I don't have a. I need a freaking be right back screen. I don't have one right now. So you know what? Y'all want something funky? Let's get down to some funky music. Let's go. And I'm back. All right. All right, here's y'all's answers to the banana question. Let's see. First of all, see, oh boy. So Donnie says no. I don't have Malort. You're actually the second person who's asked me for that. I wish I did. First time I've ever said that. I wish I had some Malort, but I don't have any. Nimrak says, gonna taste the banana. But then 10 Tam Slam says, it'll be too light. Silver says, I think he won't get the banana flavor on the nose. Okay, bets are in. Y'all ready to see what happens? Let's go ahead and give Howlerhead banana flavored whiskey a nose and see if I can smell banana with COVID. I smell banana. It's not good. It's fake runts banana. Super sweet though. It's more sweet than this normally smells. It's like a sweet, sugary, like almost like, like when candy kind of starts to go bad a little bit, like when it's like super sugary. I just think of like old like Halloween candy that's been sitting for like over a year. It has those little spots on it and you're like, should I eat this? I don't know. It's kind of what it smells like. There's a little bit of that banana runts kind of thing going on, though. Not loving the nose. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. I need a second sip. I mean, that's like candy sweet. The first thing I taste is sweetness. Like, that's not like whiskey at all. That's like drinking. Doesn't even taste like alcohol. I don't know what the. Sorry. Okay. It was a piece of plastic, but I don't. Oh, you know what? It was. That was weird. When I bottle chugged that Henry McKenna earlier, there was like the seal on it. Yeah, there's a little bit of that in my teeth. I'm like, what did I just, like, is it actual banana runts? No, that's a piece of the Henry McKenna seal. Yeah, it's sweet. So some of you are half right. It smells like bananas. Taste-wise, just tastes like candy. Sweet, sugary, not even alcohol. Not spicy, not hot. Yeah, that's candy. That's cough syrup. Like if I need something to drink on to put me to sleep, Howlerhead's where it's at. I don't taste any of the banana at all. Well, that was an interesting one. So this actually inspired me. Before we get to the rum fire, which will be the last thing we drink here, I want to give another sweet whiskey a try. Because like that one was so sweet. Y'all know. Okay, if I'm gonna have a flavored whiskey in the house, what do y'all think it's gonna be? Like if Clifton was gonna own a flavored whiskey, what would it be? It wouldn't be Howlerhead. This was a Halloween episode. There's one that I do keep in my freezer for various reasons. There's one more we got to try before we get to the rum fire. Relevant name, though, actually. They're both very fiery, dare I say. I don't even know what's in this glass anymore. Smells like nothing. Smells like nothingness and regret. Y'all got it. Fireball. This has been in my freezer. It's almost empty. Gotta get another one. Can Cliffy smell or taste Fireball with COVID? Great question. I have no idea. We're gonna find out. Oh, that's thick. I love Fireball straight from the freezer. It's like I don't drink Fireball often unless I'm like making a cocktail or a shot or something. But like, I love when it's straight out of the freezer. It's so thick. Anyways, yeah, y'all got it. Y'all got it. You said fridge, and all I could think of was tequila rose. Tequila rose. Is this something I don't even know? Is this a thing I should keep in my fridge? Let me know. I'll buy it for science. All right. Nimrak says no smell, but we'll pick up on cinnamon. Good guess. Good theory. Good theory. We like theories in the house. Yeah, let's go ahead and give Fireball a nose with COVID. Whoa, it's weirding me out, man. This is so not Fireball on the nose. It smells like nothing. Absolute nothing. I do get the nose hair tingles. I don't know if it's coming from the cinnamon or the alcohol. This smells like nothing. Oh, that's so weird. I've never had Fireball. And like Fireball is so distinct, right? That cinnamon, sweet sugar kind of thing. None of that right now. Okay, so apparently tequila rose is something people take shots of. I've never heard of that. It's so yummy, but haven't had it since college. I guess you know what? I was a goody two shoes in college. I didn't really drink. I mean, look, when I turned 21, like we would buy like flavored vodka and stuff, but like we didn't like drink. Now I need, you know what would be fun? I'm turning 30 this year. I need to like have a college like party. I've never went to a college party. I need to just throw a freaking Cliffy's in the house, y'all. Can you tell? But no, I just want to like throw a freaking party like to live out my college years that I missed out on. Not that I missed out on. I loved college. I had a great time, but I wasn't a partier. I did drink, but I didn't go to parties. I want to freaking have a tequila rose, whatever that is. I want that. I want that with my life. So maybe this year, before I turn 30, so before May, let's have a kegger. What the heck? What do y'all call them nowadays? I feel like an old grandpa. I'm like, oh, let's have a college party. I'm sure there's names for them. I don't know. Cliffy keg stand. Absolutely. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. Oh, just strawberry cream liqueur. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Have no idea what that is. Now I'm interested. Is it like strawberry? Is it like strawberry milk though? I don't like strawberry milk because that's a little weird. Andrew says, finally got my hands on Barrel 2023 you drank on your last episode. I'm out hunting right now. That's awesome. That's actually, 10 whiskeys of the year. That was my number one, the Barrel New Year 2023. I plan to drink it against a few other bottles tonight, but of course I have no sense of taste, so we're saving that for later this month. But I'm glad you found it. Let me know what you think, Andrew. I freaking love that bottle. I've shared it with quite a few people and they all agree, so I'm not fully crazy. Rager, that's the word I was looking for, I think, maybe. Now I want to get you tequila rose for your birthday. Maybe, maybe. Not sure that it's all above flavored vodka. Okay, okay. Strawberry milk. Y'all, I didn't I love chocolate milk. God, Cliffy's here, y'all. Okay, I freaking love chocolate milk. I love hot chocolate. Give me milk and you put chocolate in it. I don't care if it's hot, cold, frozen. I'm having a field day. But something about like artificial strawberry flavor just doesn't do it for me. Even with a lot of like Japanese candies and stuff, a lot of them use an artificial strawberry. I don't love it. It's just like one of those flavors that just doesn't quite do it for me. So I don't know if tequila rose will be up my alley. But you know what's normally up my alley? Fireball. So we're about to drink Fireball with COVID. See how it tastes. Cheers, y'all. Hit the thumbs up if you are if y'all are still here. Hit the thumbs up just so I know you're alive and you're not crazy like me. God, this is so sticky. I'm like, ugh, I feel like a 5-year-old. Ooh. That feels good. But again, it's straight from the freezer. You know, it's got that chill, it's got that mouthfeel, it's got the thickness, the viscosity. I don't taste it. I get a hint, a subtle hint of cinnamon flavor. It's almost like the big red gum that you used to chew, but like so subtle. Like you've had that in your gum in your mouth for like 2 hours and you're still hanging on to it. It's like that amount of cinnamon. I'm not getting the sweetness. It smelled sweet. Wow, that let me down. So, since that let me down, let's drink some cask strength freaking Jamaican overproof rum at 63% ABV. Because you know what? If I can't taste anything, might as well drink this shit. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry to the folks at Rum Fire. It's just a really funky Jamaican rum. I've not cared for it. I'm not looking forward to this either. It's so funky, y'all. I mean, the label, look at it. It just looks, this literally looks like a slot machine. This does not look like something you should be consuming. Oh, God. I blame Fred Gilbert. I don't know if he's in the chat, but I blame him for this. Pirate Fredder for this bottle. He made me buy it. All right. So, Jamaican overproof white rum. Let's give it a nose. It's normally really funky and like, how would y'all describe Jamaican rum other than funky? I don't know. Let's give it a nose. That is gasoline. This literally smells like I'm at a fuel pump and I just squirted the fuel all over myself. I mean, that's kind of how it smells normally, right? Not that far off. But yeah, that's... Oh, God. What are y'all making me do? This is thanks to y'all that sent the super chats. This is all totally thanks to y'all. Dan says that Rum Fire label looks like a strip club poster. Yeah, that's... If you're getting served this at the strip club, you should probably find another strip club because they're totally trying to... They're messing with your drink there. Trying to put something in your drink is all I gotta say. Looks like a high schooler did their label. Burning tires and gasoline. Yes. All of the above. But weirdly, more subtle than usual. All right, y'all asked for this. Here's cask strength overproof Jamaican rum with COVID. Cheers. And I will not be featuring that comment, Joseph, but thank you for your input. Wait a minute. That tastes good. No. There's no way that tastes good. Does still have that like, the ethanol kind of thing going on. But it's really sweet and rich. Well, y'all, I've just discovered what I'm going to be drinking for the rest of this sickness. I can drink this. It's flavorful. It's sweet. It's weirdly not funky. I'm so glad that I have a use for this finally. Thank y'all for the recommendation. I will be killing this bottle in the next 2 days. No, just kidding. God, that would be awful. Could you imagine? 63%. No, I will not be killing this bottle in the next few days, but it actually tastes good. The best tasting thing I've had all night. So maybe I'll give it up whiskey. So for those of you that are sick with COVID that happen to be watching this stream, you're trying to see, damn it, which of my whiskeys should I drink? Maybe don't drink whiskey at all. Drink weird ass, overproof Jamaican rum. Because it'll get you there. That's all I gotta say. Wow. I am shooketh. The peated scotch and the Jamaican rum are the winners tonight. Banana whiskey wasn't bad. Fireball tastes like nothing. Bourbon tastes like corn water. I mean, overall consensus, whiskey doesn't taste good during COVID, but I probably shouldn't be drinking this much while I'm sick. So this is the most I've drank in over a week. So I hope y'all had fun tonight. Thank y'all so much for watching. I learned some things. I learned some things about myself. Y'all learned way too much about me. So make sure to come back next week. We have an actually really cool stream planned. I am going live with the folks from Hard Truth. They are a distillery out of Indiana making rye whiskey, but they're not the distillery you're thinking of. They are their own distillery. They make their own stuff. And they have a brand new Master Distillers Select series where they have a few different, I don't know if they're different mash bills, but it's all about the way they age their malted rye. It's fun. It's really fun. So I'm having their Master Distiller, I think, or Master Blender. I'm not quite sure. Stay tuned on the channel for details on that. And if you're new here and you've enjoyed the show, hey, make sure you've hit the subscribe button down below because I promise my streams are normally less chaotic, more insightful, probably less fun though. Because like when I'm drinking whiskey for seriousness, I'm like, I had a little bit, not that I have less fun, but like tonight was all about just like fucking around. So hope y'all had a good time. Like I said, hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed the show. For those of you on Patreon, I will see you at the after party right after this stream. But until next time, this has been Bourbon Bites. Cheers, and I'll see you guys when I have my taste buds back. Hopefully next week. Bye, y'all.